had about 1,000 reasons not to start this blog. Procrastination, not having enough time. One of the bigger reasons, about a year ago, I had a filming accident and knocked out my front teeth. Getting implants when you need a bone graft is a big process. It takes about a year. It's been a real struggle to get through the year without any front teeth. Starting this vlog without my front teeth because, you know what? My dream really as a person is to be an explorer. I love to explore wild lands. I love to photograph. I feel like if I can bring someone the gift of nature to their living room or their office and bring them peace and happiness or a sense of awe and wonder, then I feel really good. And this photography blog seems like a way to do that. So I'm gonna post as often as I can. I can't guarantee how much that'll be, but we'll see. Try to get into a rhythm with it. Try to give you some useful information, some tips, some really fun adventures, probably some comedy. I mean, heck, looking at a guy talking into the camera without any front teeth is pretty comical just in itself. So we're gonna wind up this canyon and get up here a couple miles, and we'll get into the aspens and see what we can do. With any luck, the sun will poke out. It's supposed to in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and we'll have some nice light. Or it may start dumping snow. If that happens, that could be really great too. But yeah, so we got some miles to put on though, so we're gonna keep on trekking. But I just wanted to say I'm especially grateful to be here today. If you look over here, it's kind of hard to see, but if you look right through here, that's all a burn scar. This is just north of Sylvan Lake. We almost lost this whole national forest to a big wildfire, and so I just want to say a big thank you to all the fire personnel, all the Forest Service personnel, everyone, people who came in from out of state. But it is a spectacular area, super pretty, super beautiful. And we do have some burn scars now, but you know, we didn't lose everything. All right, let's go. I love being out in the morning. There's no one out here. It's quiet. There's chances of seeing wildlife. I saw some big bull elk this morning when I was driving up here. But it's just so peaceful. I mean, all I can hear is the creek below me down here and a little bit of snow hitting my coat and the slight wind. This is where I come to fill up my nature gauge, and I'm a pretty cheerful dude. I don't get irritable that much, but it is an active gauge, like a gas gauge. The less time I'm in nature, the more that gauge empties like this until it hits empty. Then that's when I'm like, nope, gotta go. I gotta go and get lost in the wilderness, hike on a trail, ski a mountain, and just be out in nature. Fill that gauge back up. Thought it'd be a good idea to fill up the nature gauge before we hit the new year. Gotta start the new year on the right foot. All right, I guess we better get going. All right, got my hat on because I've stopped now, so I'm not going to be getting as hot. So put the beanie on to try to keep warm. Got some little working gloves for the camera. So we're going to start off with shooting these burnt lodge poles. They have such a beautiful contrast against the snow. It's, you know, it's kind of eerie because it's a burnt forest, and that, of course, you know, it's the natural process. Forests are meant to burn. Just, you know, lately with the drought that we've been having, it's happening more often than we would like. I've recently moved to Sony. I used to be on all Canon, before that I was on Nikon, before that I was on Canon, and now I've moved to a Sony mirrorless system. This is the A7R4. It has a massive resolution, which is great for limited edition prints. It's kind of hard to see the screen out here. But yeah, I like it. The sun's doing some kind of funky thing, so I'm just going to kind of fool around. I see another composition up here, just in this little pocket of light. We're going to see if we can get that. Okay, so I think what we're going to do now is I've taken some shots here that I'm happy with. The shot that I came for didn't really work out. I got some other things though, but really oftentimes you'll be out, you're heading to a location to get a certain shot, and you can't get tied to that one shot. You got to let your inspiration take you where it leads you. And there was one little tree that I saw on my way up here, this little aspen all by himself, and to me it really signified everything that this episode's all about, and that is a new beginning. Before we go, I think I'm just going to tuck into the trees, make a little lunch to fuel me back up, and then we'll head down. Okay, so I pulled off right here. We're just tucked up in some trees, and I'm going to heat up a little bit of lunch. And having a stove and being able to heat up water and have hot cocoa or coffee or warm lunch, it does so much to just give you more energy and just lift up your spirits. Especially, I mean, this is a beautiful day, but if it gets really nasty out, and you can tuck under some trees and eat a hot bowl of soup, you can keep going the rest of the day. Haha. Right here, homemade chicken soup. And I will do another video where I show you guys how to make this, because it's great. It's 2 meals in one. The first night you have a roast chicken, and the next 2 nights, or the next night and a bit, depending on how big your family is, you have homemade chicken soup. Delicious and healthy. But yeah, maybe I'll do a video showing you guys how to make this. So as I started heading down, the snow picked up and started coming down pretty good. It's kind of let up a little bit now. But I decided there was just enough light for one more shot. And so I came down to the creek. But all of my batteries for the cameras died. I've got just enough battery left in the R4 to get some stills down here. And I'm having to film this on my iPhone, and it's at 1%, so this may die at any point. But check this area out. Here, let me turn the camera around. All right, so the creek is looking sweet. I'm excited to shoot it, and then I gotta hustle home for New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's. Happening, guys? Oh, it was good. We got the first one in the can. Here's to a new beginning. Happy New Year's, guys.